That's the game! The Vikings have been one of the surprise stories of the 2024 NFL season, but their play on the field has nothing to do with why I'm here in Minnesota before their Week 9 game against the Colts. I'm here because the team has offered me a unique opportunity to spend 4 days as a member of their grounds crew. Why the Vikings? We'll get to that later. My boss for the week is Grant Davison, who has been with the team since 2004. He oversees all things grass and turf. And long before we get to the bright lights of Sunday Night Football, there's work to do at the team facility. So let's start there.
So can you tell us what machine is this and how does it work?
So this is a chromer, this is a scrubber, and we're scrubbing out the paint. So we're gonna spray the paint with a cleaner basically on it, and then it'll scrub it, and then that box right under there will extract it. You wanna try that?
Spraying the thing?
Yeah.
Sure.
Jared!
Just pump it on this hand, and now
Like
you're
that?
pressured up, pull your handle,
Okay.
and it'll spray.
And then, oh, you got that one?
Yep, that's good.
Is that a good amount?
Yeah, that's plenty. Just one swipe. This is a Pioneer Scrubber P-Rex. Scrubs out paint for artificial fields. Basically, you'll do a pass with your brushes down.
Okay.
And then put your handles in.
Fun, isn't it?
It is fun. How many times a season do you think you do that?
We scrub about 30 times, 32 times a year. We'll get you on a groomer now.
Okay.
Should we talk about grooming?
We should.
Why do we groom?
I assume because of all these trails
Exactly.
of rubber
Yeah.
pellets I left behind me.
Yeah, to me there's two different ways of grooming. One we groom is to push the infill down. We don't want to migrate the infill.
And the infill
The
is
black stuff is the black
pellets.
stuff.
Yeah.
In this instance, we need to groom because we need to migrate the infill. All right, so this is a Toro, I think it's an Infield Pro.
So we're swapping out.
Yeah.
These are high school because there was a
These
high
are-
school game here.
So the uprights are good, but the crossbar is for high school. So we're gonna drop it basically. This is on a hinge. It's just a giant hinge with hydraulics on it. And so it drops down very slowly. Take the uprights off. Then we'll take the crossbar off, put the new crossbar in, put the uprights back on, and then get it back.
After flipping the turf field, I'm ready to mow some real grass. Yes, the Vikings are giving me yet another set of keys. It's a neat life lesson that if you ask nicely enough, an NFL team will let you do unpaid manual labor. By Saturday, I'm ready for the big leagues, the actual field at US Bank Stadium. Here we'll meet Wayne Anchor, who has painted the Vikings field since 1989.
Saturday, it's about 9 a.m. the day before the game. What time did you get here and what have you already done today?
I was here at 4:30 this morning, and I did some marking out in the center of the field.
Okay, can you show us how this works? And then I think I can demo it, but what are we looking at here?
Start it up, and it's kind of like a dot-to-dot coloring book, you know, you had when you were a little kid. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. This is what I
Okay.
came here to do.
Okay. All right, not bad.
All right.
You already got better.
That's a good looking tee.
You got better. It's a
Yeah.
good looking team.
How long does it take to green out the whole field, the sidelines and the numbers?
Golly, that would take me a full day, I think, if not more.
Yeah.
There'd probably be two of us doing it, and we could do it in a day.
I think so many people would love the idea of just being in a football stadium the day before the game. Do you still kind of pinch yourself walking in here? or
Well,
is it
when
old
I
hat?
first started, yeah, that's very cool. Most people, once they land a job here, they stay and they like it.
One of the most important things too is the way we're not wearing cleats, but the way
Yeah.
the players' cleats release and you
Yeah.
can feel it with your sneakers too.
Yeah, it's all about that. It's all about stability. It's all about cleat release. So I think playability is like our biggest issue.
Okay.
And I think that's league-wide. It's not an issue, but it's just something we focus on. So safety and playability.
So you know, this is the reason I first reached out to you.
Yes.
My obsession with your 25-yard line.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the story? You've told me before.
Well, at the time, we were at TCF Bank Stadium, and our special teams coach wanted us to break the field up into 4 sections. And so the 25 was a natural break for a quarter. And then also when we were scrubbing, we had to scrub out this shield. And so it just made sense to just paint 25.
I love the 25. Well, and I've told you this. I was watching games and all these teams were painting the 20, and then they moved the touchback out to the 25.
Yeah, and then it made sense.
Touchback, and then the first play of the game, it's a touchback, and they're snapping from the 25, and the fancy line is 5 yards behind them. And this just looks nice. And then they went and changed the touchback.
Now they changed it. So that'll be a decision later.
Can you tell me, because this is the other thing that I love, is the sort of, I don't know if there's a name for this font, the Viking font.
This was 2014 when we switched our jerseys and we got different numbers. And I was like, we should match the numbers with the jerseys. So we were like the first to do that.
You were the first, that's what I was gonna ask. And I think a few other teams have since started doing
like
that.
within weeks.
Yeah, oh, that soon, really?
Yeah, like Jacksonville did.
Yep.
Imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Let's talk about the Norseman, and it's good timing that it's gonna get painted here.
This Norseman is offset by a yard.
Oh, really?
So that we could have the braid over the 50. It just looks better.
Oh, okay.
It's visually more pleasing on the eye.
Yeah, so it's not exactly centered, but the braid is centered.
You see how the chin is right there? And you see how the tail is?
Yeah.
Well, it's not a tail, it's the hair.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sure you look at other trends. So the other trend that I've seen a lot is a few of the leagues, they're leaving like a green square around the end zone.
Yeah.
They have that in SoFi and MetLife
That's
and
so they
Houston.
Know. That's for the player to know.
It's for the player to know when they're out of bounds.
Yep.
What do you think of that? Like how that looks aesthetically?
Absolutely, I like it.
Oh, you do?
You have to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't.
But on the inside of the end zone too. That's what I'm talking
absolutely.
about. Yeah. Okay. Can you tell me how that helps?
Because players want to know where the 6-foot border is, and if you're looking down and it's white, they think they're out of bounds. Like your awareness, you have to have some break in there. It's like a warning track.
I think it looks ugly. That's where I was coming from. That's why I was wondering. I just think it looks. They've got like the beautiful color of the whole end zone, and then like a green square, and it's like not the team's colors.
You also have to think about scrubbing this stuff out.
Yeah.
And like if you're scrubbing blue out and you're right by the border, you got a problem because you're gonna get blue into that border.
Into the white.
And then you got to scrub the border again. So
okay. So it makes it easier.
It's good to have a little buffer.
Okay. And how do you feel? I mean, tomorrow's Sunday Night Football, and like probably 20 million, 30 million people are going to watch. Like, what does that feel like knowing they're going to see your handiwork on TV?
The game started.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. We've done this for a long time. We kind of know what we need to do. Something that's always different though each game. But yeah, let's get it going. I've waited all day for Sunday night. Is that the
there
song?
you go. Yes.
My job for Sunday night will be to help operate one of the nets, raising and lowering it for warm-ups, field goals, and extra points. Fortunately, they gave me a practice session before I'm visible to TV cameras.
Don't hold on. It'll burn you. Do you need gloves?
I have gloves I could bring. All right. What was I clipping here?
You're going to unclip.
It's which one? Oh, this one. Yeah.
Yep.
And then
let it go down.
Just let it go and look at the... Yeah, go the same speed.
Lock eyes with Troy the whole time.
So if it's coming right at me, just duck and cover,
and
don't worry about how dumb I look on TV.
Do not worry about it.
What's the most likely to hit me? Is it a kickoff out the back or a field goal hooking? Or?
Neither.
Yeah, neither. I'll be.
No, you'll be very safe.
Okay.
But if, God willing, it veers off and it's coming at you, there'll be a kid, a K-ball kid, and he'll catch it before you.
Okay.
But if not, just go,
Just duck.
Yeah.
What is the worst thing that's ever happened to you with a ball?
I had a ball spiked.
Okay.
It was after, and I was pulling the net up. It was Mike Anderson for the Broncos, and he spiked it, and it went right into my ribs while I was pulling the net up, and I had a bruise for like 6 weeks.
Wow. Do your guys typically wear gloves when they do this during the game? No. Oh. Well, I don't want to be the only one wearing gloves then.
No, you don't. But I was giving you the option.
Could I do one of these hash marks?
Absolutely.
Okay, so anywhere that's black.
Yeah.
Right? So here,
Don't touch the white. Yeah.
don't touch the white. Get in there, make sure you got some paint on there, and then just kind of hit it, see how it's coming off.
Sure.
Process.
Yeah. Thanks.
Try not to get big blobs.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's good. Okay.
Let's see how it is though. It's like a cake.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Will it pull off from the side?
Here we go.
Oh, I'm gonna send this to your mom. It's gonna be
There
so,
we go. All right. That
so
is
proud.
good.
I just like that. Like look and make sure everything's accounted for.
Oh, so you're looking at like
Yeah.
every single hash mark.
Mm-hmm. 'Cause you never know.
But the ones down the sideline are inlay. So it's really, is
Yep.
it just the ones over the Norseman, or are there
Just
any
the
others?
ones over the Norseman.
Okay.
I guess this would be fun as a kid
Yeah.
to come here before the game, and then you go to the game tomorrow. And you're like, holy shit, I was down there. That's where Diggs caught that pass.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Which sideline?
Right there.
Yeah.
Right there at the 40.
So this is to send the league? Or
Yeah,
what
we
do you
put
do?
it in our, we do a report every game. But there's really not a bad seat here. I would much prefer, I mean, this is press box. You gave up rights to sit here.
I know,
You could've sat right
this is
here.
my normal view of a game. It's from here. I'll have a different one on Sunday.
Finally, the main event, Sunday Night Football. The field looks beautiful, which I can take a very tiny amount of credit for. Now all that's left is to get the nets in place and try not to make a fool of myself on TV.
All right, making the walk over to my net.
Unclip it, just try to let the tension so it all comes out at the same time. So basically we got to make sure that the net doesn't get caught in the center panel.
That's the game. Last net of the day. We put 'em up.
And that's my week, getting to learn about all the work that goes into painting the nicest field in football, plus so much more that happens behind the scenes. I'm not sure I'll ever look at an NFL field or watch an extra point the same way again.